terminal. Some people are really scared of this black only command interface. Some are bored because no visuals is waiting here for them. So in this video, I'm going to show you first how to transfer your terminal from this to this, and then how you can do almost any day-to-day stuff in your terminal. Doesn't matter what OS or terminal you're using. It works everywhere. PowerShell, Bash, ZSH, Fish, almost anything on any operating system like Windows, macOS, Linux, WSL, containers, and also SSH sessions. So let's get started. Today we're going to use a fast and highly customizable prompt engine called Oh My Posh. But wait, what's prompt engine and what does Oh My Posh means? Prompt engine is a program that renders, styles, and updates your shell prompt dynamically. For example, this without the prompt engine is like this. And Oh My Posh, back before there was a tool called Oh My ZSH, means an exciting, beautiful ZSH terminal. So Oh My Posh is a polished version of that. Enough talking, let's install it. Enter ohmyposh.dev and click on Get Started. So here, click on the OS you're using. Mine is Windows, so I'm gonna download it and install it via Winget. Open CMD and paste this command. Now that's installed, we should use a font since Oh My Posh uses font icons. Here you can see that commands are running using Oh My Posh. So copy and enter this command. You can install any of nerd fonts which are here in this website. I'm going to use this Mesla font, which there's the command for it on here. So copy this and paste it in the terminal. It gets downloaded and installed. Now the font is downloaded and installed, but we need to add it to Windows terminal. So to do this, while the terminal is open and running, simply hold Ctrl plus Shift plus comma and the command prompt settings will be available for you. Here you need to find Profiles section. Now go back to Oh My Posh website and copy this from here and paste it exactly after defaults and remove it, like me. After that, here you can change your font face to any of the fonts you've installed. Now save it and done. Now it's the final step. The thing is, there's no out-of-the-box support for Windows CMD when it comes to custom prompts. So we're gonna install a tool called Clink. So click here to go to the website, download and install it. Now open this folder in file browser by right-clicking here and typing this path. Now create a file named ohmyposh.lua and inside it write this. Now if you save this file and reopen terminal, you can see that the terminal is beautifulized. Now anytime you're writing anything on your terminal, you'll get a quick response for apps installed on PC, which you can enter by right-clicking on your mouse, or if you're searching for folders, just click on Tab. Also, if you're not sure about choices you have, click on F2. But wait, you might not like this theme. So enter this URL on your browser and you can choose any of these themes from here. For example, I like this easy theme. Simply download the file by clicking here and place it in this folder. Now open up your terminal again and write Clink info. We need to find the LUA script path and you can see it's located here. So open up your file explorer and enter this path on the file explorer. Now find the LUA file and open it up. Now edit the Clink file and add this to it. This will be the config file that you're using. So any options, any configs you added later, all needed to be here and saved. You can also use an online config file, for example the raw file from GitHub, but anytime you open terminal, you're gonna need to have an active internet connection. Oh My Posh works by blocks and segments inside it. This is a simple example where we've got theme, final space, which is space at the end of the prompt, version, and block start with segments. If you don't want to create your own config file from scratch, you can use this config file which is pre-made by default and add or remove anything that you want from it. It looks really good and amazing. Now what segments you can install and how they work. The first one is the CLI, which is like the frameworks for your developing options, for your developing applications. It will show the version and the application name. Then we've got the cloud, which will show you the region of your profile, the service you're using. The health, which has Night Scouts, Strava, and White Things. The languages, programming languages. Music, it shows the playing music on your terminal. So you can see that what is playing right now. It supports Last.fm, Spotify, and YouTube Music. The source control, which is for Fossil, Git, and more. The system, which I really like, shows the battery information, internet connection info, execution time of your command, the operating system you're using. Maybe you're doing a tutorial and don't want the user to ask. The path where you're running your commands, the project, session, shell name, status code, system info, text, time, upgrade, and your Windows registry key query. Then there's the web. So you've got all these options over here and open weather map. So all you need to do to set up this is to get an API key. Then you can see the weather info in the terminal. And this was today's video. A quick tutorial on how to transform your terminal and make it both useful and beautiful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I read all of them. And tell me, are you still scared of the terminal or are you starting to like it? See you in the next one.